And now to the war in Europe. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky proposed a victory plan to leaders from Britain, France, and Italy. While President Zelensky got assurances of support from most leaders, he did face some resistance from Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. Standing alongside the Ukrainian President, Meloni told reporters that negotiating with Russia does not mean surrendering.
As I have said again today to President Zelensky, is to put Ukraine in the best condition possible to set up a negotiating table for peace. A negotiating table, as we have said many times, that doesn't mean surrendering, as too many have suggested in a cowardly fashion. Looking to a future of peace and prosperity, looking to European future also means looking to reconstruction. So I am happy to take this opportunity to announce the date of the next Ukraine Recovery Conference, which will be in Rome on 10th and 11th of July 2025. It is an event that we hold dear and on which we have been working for a long time.
Meanwhile, President Zelensky defended his victory plan and said that his troops would create necessary conditions for a win if they could get more support from Western allies.
The main thing is to reinforce Ukraine's position and our relationships with closest allies, so that we can create necessary conditions, necessary atmosphere for just diplomacy. The world can see that Russia ignores real diplomacy and the peace formula that we offered to justly end this war in accordance with the UN Charter. And if our victory plan gets implemented thanks to cooperation with our partners, Russia will not be able to continue this war and will be forced to peace. This is the meaning of the victory plan, and we want to defend Ukrainian independence, Ukrainian families, our people, the right of our children to live free in their own country.
President Zelensky has been pushing for the use of Western-made long-range weapons to strike deep inside Russian territory. However, Italy under Prime Minister Meloni continues to oppose these demands. Despite opposing strikes inside Russia, Italy's Prime Minister Meloni announced a special summit focusing on Ukraine's post-war reconstruction, which would be held in July of next year. NATO's new Secretary General Mark Rutte made assurances that NATO allies will work together collectively to meet the challenge currently facing Europe.
Stop worrying about a Trump presidency. We do not know who will win. I will work with Kamala Harris if she is chosen. I will work with Donald Trump when he will be chosen.
And but you're not worried about President Trump withdrawing support for Ukraine?
I'm not worried about that because I'm absolutely convinced that the US is in this because they understand it is not only for Ukraine but also for them, and that from Washington to San Francisco, the whole of the US would be less secure if Putin would be successful in Ukraine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
As President Zelensky asked for European allies to support his victory plan, Italian Prime Minister Meloni's emphasis on negotiations could spark some friction between the two leaders. As Russia pushes further into eastern Ukraine, President Zelensky is preparing for uncertainties, including a pushback from Italian Prime Minister Meloni.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election, explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.